Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a general by element, okay? Sun, moon, rising. And we're just going to talk purpose, okay? Just pull some stuff and see if you need some guidance with regards to where your purpose is taking you. There may be bits and pieces here that are helpful, okay? So sun, moon, rising placements, all right? If you feel the need to follow your north node, that's okay too, all right? We'll start with fire signs, move on to earth, air, and then water, and I'll have everything time-stamped for you, okay? So let's get going. All right, for our fire signs, sun, moon, rising, or whichever placements you're following at this time. North node if you're doing the purpose, okay? If you're focused on your tangible work desires, for example, money matters, part of fortune maybe, okay? So we're just going to pull a number of cards and see what pops up at the moment. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs, spirit. Let's pull a couple cards from the Life Purpose Oracle. See what this energy might be surrounding for the purpose. For our fire signs, please and thank you. Okay. Or what your purpose needs might be at the moment, okay. First card out, you have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Let's see if I can get it all the way to the end there. Perfect. You have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So maybe some reading, or there might be some answers in some sort of counseling book or something. Okay. Let's pull from the past life oracle. See if there's a past life connection or just general description of what you might be needing to focus on, more specifically, what it's about, what energies it's surrounding, please and thank you. And we'll get, trying to think how many cards for this, maybe 3 cards. Spirit, please and thank you. Let's see how they display as well. All right. First one out, you have knighthood, so maybe some strength and bravery involved. There we go. All right. Maybe something you might have to defend. I don't know. I'm also seeing that as well. Something having to do with transportation, maybe travel's involved. Okay. Although this card for me is less so about ships, right? Like going across seas kind of thing. This is more about going across lands, right? Still could be using a plane for that, all right? So maybe travel's involved in some way, shape, or form. Movement could be about exercise as well. And you also have the arts, so some kind of creative pursuit, okay? Maybe involving one or more of those things. Does that fit okay? All right, let's pull 2 from the Stargazing Oracle. Spirit, tell us more. All right, maybe something having to do with your Mars placement as well. Maybe go follow that. Anger, competition, could be involving some sort of competition. Fighter, maybe there's some physical, I'm seeing like boxing, like that kind of competitive sport, right? Where you would have to fight against an opponent and maybe have that bravery, right? And that movement. And now that I think about it, maybe some sort of martial art. Leader, force, ambition, impatience, conquest, war, courage, sex drive, and willpower. All right. You also have Wolf Moon. Ask your pack to assist you. Maybe this is a team situation, okay? That may help as well. Explore your own modes of expression. Be resourceful. Express yourself fully. Use intuitive instinct. I'm also seeing maybe there might be some sort of team effort with regards to maybe researching some sort of healing regarding this as well, okay? Group therapy comes to mind. Trying to think of, I know there's group therapy methods that involve some sort of sport or activity, right? Maybe look into that a little bit. All right, let's pull one from the Work Your Life Oracle. Please and thank you. Oop, all right. You got 2 here. Right. You have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations in divine plan. I know these holographic cards are so hard to see under certain light. Okay, so whatever it is, it's positivity and foundations are needed, laying foundations. Okay, there's a plan for it. And you have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, so if there's something you're already thinking of, trust that, okay? I'm also going to pull however many cards fits in the slots here. We actually have an extra, all right, from the Lenormand just to get general ideas, okay? It's not going to tell a story or anything. We're just going to pull what we pull from each of the cards, okay? In fact, I was just also going to say not just Lenormand, but I'm also going to do the minor arcana on the cards themselves. Let's see what I pull from that as well, okay? So we'll see how many cards fit out here, and we'll work through them. All right, you have the key. You have the bear. Okay. Whatever it is, you might have to invest in it wisely. Okay. Snake. I think I could fit 2 more. I want to get as much in there as possible. Something creative that taps into your sacral chakra with that Queen of Wands energy. This could also just be you. Aries, Leo's edge. Maybe tapping more into your divine feminine, right? You have coffin. There's something having to do with health. That would reverse illness or sickness. Okay. And Queen of Pentacles, something in the tangible. Perhaps something mothering. Okay. Crossroad. Decisions, lots of options. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and Lenormand this up real quick here. Number 33. Inspiration. Solutions. Okay. You're going to have some miracles and insight once final pieces tumble into place, okay? That's what I'm pulling from that card. Anything else here? New undertakings and accomplishment for new goals. There may be some disappointment, troubles, and plans going awry, and solutions may seem or remain elusive, okay? So you might have to get a little flexible with, working around obstacles, okay? You have Mr. Bear here. Strength, protection. You should assert yourselves to protect interests. There could be a company of overbearing persons that should be avoided. Okay, so that's good to know. This may be, an avenue or a project or an area of life that might attract that. That might clue you in as to what it might be, okay? Number 7, Vial, is this serpent. Okay, and that could probably be it. Just really strong opponents, right? Like, that are just ruthless, right? They might charm you. They might be poised, okay? Sign of betrayal, possibly someone you're seeking to do great harm. Degree of danger is dependent on how far you are away from them. Okay, so maybe closeness, okay, might be something to consider, The closer the card, the greater the danger. Treachery and deception, okay. So just be mindful of that. And it could be as a result of just a competitive edge. Maybe this is also a field that shares with non-spiritual folk as well. That could give you a key as well. With number 8 here, coffin, signifies sickness, loss of money, and eventual loss of courage to meet and overcome problems. So it's entirely possible that this could be a reversal of that, depending on what avenues you take through it, okay? Let's see. And then you have 22, crossroads. Need for making important decisions. You may need to consider alternate options, okay? All right. And it seems like to me that whatever this area of expertise is where there's a lot of people involved or teamwork or something like that, there's options of other places to go. You don't have to stay stuck in one spot. And maybe that's what the transportation card is kind of indicating to you as well. Maybe you're going to need to have to be a little bit more nomadic, if you will, okay, with regards to where you go. You may be popping off in different spots where you're going to come across this energy. So you're going to have to just adjust accordingly, right? As far as socially, all right? But the next, it's only fleeting because, you know, maybe you're going on tour for something, right? And you're popping into one city that might be challenged, but the next one will be just fine, okay? So from Minor Arcana, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That is a card of working hard and being diligent and sticking to your tasks, working through obstacles, okay? It's also about your work ethic and quality craftsmanship, productivity, excelling, and skills and apprenticeship, okay? Earn you a good reputation in your field, okay? It could be a commitment to a craft, okay, and needing diligence. Ten of Wands signifies a lot of burdens or a lot of things to do, right? A lot of mini tasks, right? Maybe a lot on the plate. Let me get to that and see what else I can pull from it. Although I don't feel like it's burdensome. I think it's probably just busy, 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 right? Fire energy is fast energy. So maybe lots of things to focus on, a lot of multitasking perhaps. Responsibility, pressure, carrying weight, hard work, achievement, determination, rising to a challenge. Making sure not to be overburdened or taking on too much or overextending yourself or being overworked, okay? So time management will be needed in this regard, okay? And the Queen of Wands is all about just creativity, right? Also intuitive as well. So you might have to use intuition and discernment and take action, okay? Where did she go? There she is. Radiant, independent, intelligent. So there may be some, you know, intellect involved in this as well. Honorable. So there's integrity, right? Warmth, successful, career. So this is going to be successful for you as a career as well. Renowned, vitality, cheerful, fame might include that. I am definitely getting the vibe of someone going on tour for something and being known for it and successful and making tons of money. Confidence and magical. Maybe it has something to do with magic, all right? You have the Seven of Pentacles. That's a card of investing time, energy, and resource. Okay. All right, let me get to that. Hold on a second. There's more to it. Also about planning ahead and patience, okay? Timing and job satisfaction. Lack of vision, you could avoid that. Not being worried about worry, wasting your energy or obsession or little reward, doing like kind of the reverse of that. And the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Sort of self-love as well, motherly kind of energy. But a sense of security and strength with this. Generosity, prosperous, benevolent, and helpful. So it could also be something that can be done charitably as well, okay? And there is a sense of materialism, so there might be stuff involved. Things, right? Merchandise of sorts, okay? All right, let's pull one from the Moonology. Spirit, final guidance, please. For fire signs at this time regarding purpose. Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placements they're guided to go check out at this time. All right. Or whatever you're envisioning. Here you go. Fixed moon. Hold your vision. All right. I'm going to go ahead and skim through the book here. Let's see if I can find it. All right. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities, cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So you might want to go pop on over to those as well, okay? You're already here for Leo. But You know, you might have to do the other ones, okay? Or wherever the fixed energy might be at for you, whichever placement that is, okay? Just follow that one. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. You do have that Seven of Pentacles there. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say, well, it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have. They can also be obstinate. So it's a matter of making sure you have that ebb and flow, right? There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in, and that may be in one city, right? The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck, right? That could very well be to a situation you're thinking about, or your purpose, or whatever its aspects, okay? If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. I'm getting a sense of like moderation too. Maybe there's debate. Okay, anyway. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attuned to the moon, yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. You could also be dealing with like yes men, right? I'm hearing that a lot as well too. So on the flip, okay. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. And there definitely needs to be someone that needs to back down, okay? So that this may be a path that you're going to come across some very stubborn energies, okay? Avoid stagnation. Maybe it's something where you can actually be stagnant for a while and then get moving again. So maybe this is a purpose where like you'll have some downtime, a lot of downtime, maybe an unknown amount of downtime. So find ways to kind of like fill out that time that's beneficial for the purpose. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. So this could be both personal and or professional, okay? Could be both, all right? There you go, guys. Have a good one. Follow your other placements. Bye. Right, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placements are for your purpose at this time that you feel like you need to follow, okay? All right, Spirit, let's get a general idea of what's happening. Some clues. We're just going to pull a few decks and see what we come up with. Get some guidance a little bit, what to look out for. A couple from the Life Purpose Oracle, please. That's too many. All right, one more. Thank you. There we go. That one flew right. Let's pull 3 from the Past Life Oracle. We'll start with that. Give us some clues. Take what resonates, all right? Oh, that's funny. That one shouldn't even have been in that deck. I'm going to leave it anyway. We're going to put that off to the side. All right. 2 more, please. Because that is from one of the decks. All right. All right. 1 more, please. There we go. All right. For your life purpose, you have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Whether it be writing them, researching from them, just being around books and information and the word, okay? You have leadership, take charge of a situation. So maybe you're going to be the boss, all right? Something having to do with love life, okay? Could be a soul connection of sorts, all right? Or it could very well be making a family. I can also see that. We got a couple, I see this a couple ways. We have father. Maybe you're going to be connecting with a father. Yours or someone else's, okay? And you have trees. This connects with your ancestry and heritage too, as well as grounding, earthing, okay? Deeply connected with universal connection. Couldn't get that out. All right. So I'm definitely getting a sense of like sort of soul tribe, soul fam, right? Something deeper, right? Now, it could include family, all right? It could be a mixture of multiple people. All right, trees do have a lot of branches, so keep that in mind. Let's get a couple from the Stargazing Oracle. Spirit, tell us more. I am seeing a few situations here, so however that resonates, all right? That could go so many ways. Let's get 2, please. All right. You have Black Moon, hidden truths to the surface, power of the hidden, retreat, necessary void, unwanted change, outcome remains unclear. Ooh, so there's still some things about the purpose that needs to be figured out or come to light in divine timing. But this could also mean maybe some shadow work still needs to be done regarding this situation, okay? You or energies external to you possibly. It could just mean you might need to have some very good times of contemplation and going within and learning. That's possibly why the books are there too, okay? There's a lot more exploration that is needed at this time. And perhaps it has a lot to do with your past life. Maybe the love life, Father, and trees has more to do with the tidbits that you'll learn from past lives, right? You also have Sagittarius, lucky, freedom, exploration, travel, risk taker, open-minded, optimistic, adventurous, outspoken, blunt, and tactless as well. You could also just be dealing with a Sagittarius energy. Or however wherever Sagittarius is in your chart, okay? All right, the card that did pop up that was mixed in from the Work Your Light Oracle, and we're going to take it, is Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, and Be Held, okay? This may require some deep moments of sabbatical, is what I'm seeing as well. Okay, let's get 4 from Bluebird Lenormand Spirit. Please and thank you, tell us more. I'm just going to take what I can take off the card. No story, just individual aspects. What to look out for. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I can see it now. I see a child or a young person. Okay. First card out, you have the 7 of Cups, okay, with the tree. Then you have the Gentleman. You have the Page of Cups, lots of love on board, and a new start in the tangible with it, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles. So already I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also seeing Scorpio, Libra, oh shoot, Sagittarius. So maybe it's really Sagittarius. Okay. Definitely new starts coming, okay, with those 2 aces there. And the 7 of Cups really indicates options, right? So you'll have lots of choice. But don't get too confused. Be clear on what you want, all right? Page of Cups, always good news. Usually an expression of something you love, right? Love, love, love. Could be romance as well. Lots of happiness with that sun. I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, Sag there as well. With the sun. All right. Lots of energy. Something having to do with energy too. Energy is going to be important. Okay. Let's see. The tree. Number 5. Generally favorable and your spiritual roots are well grounded. I see that with the other tree as well. Okay. You got tree twice. It also means pay attention to health. Okay. So that can mean whatever that means for you. Health may be involved. Okay. Number 28. Gentleman. Male energy or male figure in your life. Okay. It's just really an identifier. So that's literally a person. Okay. And 24. I'm also seeing a child with that page there as well. Heart, sign of joy, something you'll enjoy. Good fortune also brings some money. May involve romance and happiness. strong, favorable card of overall contentment. So it's something you're going to extremely love. And the sun there is also about, warmth and things you enjoy and ultimate happiness, enlightenment as well. The sun is warm, brightens the day. Good luck has begun. Good. I love it. Anything else? All right. Emanates good fortune and bright outlook. There may be a little bit of disappointment that threatens, and discouragement could be possible if you feed into it. But it's nothing to fear because it's meaningless. All right. So there may be some challenge or perceived challenge. Okay. All right. Let's get one from the Moonology for you. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit can tell you at this time. Ooh, interesting. You have gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. All right. So goals. Think goals. All right. Let me see if I can find which section is this one in. Okay, there it is. 30. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly full-rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, tends to be a rather intense period of the month. So maybe you'll get more guidance and more pings, knowledge in retreat around full moons or just before the full moon is about to peak. So pay attention to that. Maybe the full moon in Sagittarius. That's possible. That would be, oh shoot. 6 months before the new moon, which would be in Sagittarius season. So Sagittarius season is, oh my goodness, I'm not remembering for some reason. This is terrible. You might have some mind lapses or like brain farts. Sagittarius is in November, roughly, give or take, right? So 6 months before November, May. That sounds about right. So maybe the next full moon is going to be in May of Sagittarius, okay? So there might be something happening around that time more specifically that would be extremely profound for this, and you're going to need to retreat for that. Could also be a time of truths to surface, right? Maybe whatever was hidden is going to come to light. So just be mindful of that with regard. Whatever this is, it'll get you in that direction, okay? And it seems like you're only going to be able to do it in retreat at this time. But up until then, you may need to do some research, get some books about ancestry or something, right? Like, it could also just be, the book could literally be like a family album, like a photo album, right? Could be that as well. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. Bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. Okay. That would be the risk taker energy as well. All right. You're on the right track. Whatever it is that you're aiming for, that's the right track. It's a good time right now to review your plans. Maybe make any adjustments that you feel you need to do. Okay. Take charge of that leadership. Keep momentum going as you move toward your dream. Stay focused. It's also a good time to start a new project and get back into good health habits, okay? So maybe it does have something tied in with health, all right? There you go. Have a good one. Bye. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what purpose is going to come up here. Variable aspects. Take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest. We're just going to check in with it, see how it goes. See if there's anything you need to know at this time. And I also pull from the past life oracle along with the life purpose oracle. Get some identity on the situation, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. So I'm kind of feeling to do a little. We can do a little more than that. We've got some space. We'll do 2 more, Spirit. All right. One more? Maybe? Do we need it? All right, thank you. And I'm going to pull 2 from the Stargazing Oracle as well, just to get us started here. All right. Okay, so your first card out, you have infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Come on. There we go. Something having to do with crystals. Okay, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing. All right, past love. Wow, this is a mess. It's just mixed up. So I think this is more than one situation or combination of situations. Okay, you have something having to do with love life. Okay. Your angels. That could be any higher dimensional being as well. Maybe a connection to ascended masters of sorts, okay? There may be something there. Maybe your purpose has something to do with one of their stories, right? Like maybe there's something in their story that'd be like, hey, this is what you're doing, right? Something having to do with the arts, creative pursuits, music, since I see the guitar there and the piano, or keyboard, I think that's a keyboard. Something having to do with trust and faith. Okay. There we go. And lessons. Karmic relationships might be having something to do with this as well. Okay. And it could just be because it's a busy profession, right? You're going to have to deal with a lot of those energies. Maybe you're going to be in a position to be able to guide those energies. Or help or heal those energies. Okay. You have Mercury. Mercury's all about that communication, right? Awareness, writing, news, short trips, thoughts, ideas, perception, learning, and intelligence. So being really well-rounded with all things verbal and thought. You also have Sagittarius, lucky, freedom, exploration. Again with the traveling, right? Okay. Risk taker, open-minded, optimistic, adventurous, outspoken, which could also be your Mercury. Blunt, tactless. So maybe you'll be dealing with some of those types of all the karmic-y behaviors on that card here. That will give you some kind of guide on that. All right, let's pull 1 from the Work Your Light Oracle. Tell us more. If more pops out, that's okay. I'll just have to find a spot for it. That won't get hidden. Let's get 2, please. Oh, right, we got exactly 2. Perfect. First one out, you have Awakening. Oh gosh, this card is so hard to show. Okay, can you see it? Kinda. All right. No, I can't read it. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Okay. Energy is definitely strong here. All right. Could also just be awakenings, right? Ooh, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So yes, maybe you'll be maybe you're gonna Pied Piper the karmics. Maybe, possibly. That's possible. All right. Let's get 4 from Lenormand, and I'm just gonna pull as far as identifying purposes is concerned here, okay? I'll also do Minor Arcana. See what else I can pull from it for you. It's also a good opportunity to learn my Minor Arcana. I'm still like having a hard time with some of those suits. All right, here we go. First one out. You have Bertrand, number 11. might be significant to you. Clover, number 2. Okay, I see conflict already, perhaps arguments, right? And happiness over grief, luck and fortune, potential. Okay, good, good, good. You have number 10 with the scythe and number 16 with stars. Maybe some danger or maybe thrill. I'm seeing that. Strangers could be the karmic situations that you'll be Pied Pipering. Okay. Easy to overcome. Be the pillar of light. Number 16, stars. Let's see. This could be something that you have wish fulfillment. It could be healing as well. That's what the star stands for. Hope, success, dreams, joy, happiness. Okay. You have the Page of Wands. You could be dealing with some childish energy. That's also Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Most would see that as. You also have the Page of Pentacles. You have 2 pages. Maybe you're going to be dealing with children. That's possible. And that would be understandable why they're karmic. Okay, maybe they're unruly children. I'm thinking like Scared Straight program kind of thing, right? That's exactly what I imagined just then and there. Okay. Could also be family counseling. I'm seeing with the husband and wife being mentioned. All right. Okay, birch rod, 11. I'm just going to pull from the little booklet here. Any more? Resolving disharmony and conflict. Domestic trouble, stormy friendships, unhappy romance, failing marriages, family quarrels. Okay, so that could be that. It could be some sort of counseling with regards to that, or help with regards to that. Let's see, 2 clover. Maybe it's folks that have been down on their luck. That's what I'm sensing here with this. Where luck is weakened, delayed, or even entirely offset, right? Like maybe they had some sort of sudden thing happen, and now they're in a state of panic, and they're coming to you, right? All right, number 10, scythe. You'll be able to cut away troubles or weakening of a bad situation. Misfortune can be overcome. Make sacrifices to overcome challenge. Maybe you'll be the one to guide them how to do that. The Page of Pentacles, you got some student energy there as well. Maybe you'll be in a position to teach them something, right? Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn from that card as well. Number 16, stars. Assurance of success and favorable outlook in endeavors. Harmony may be disrupted. So maybe it might be chaotic just because you got all these different circumstances coming in back and forth. So make sure you stay grounded through this process, okay? Cleanse your energy constantly. All right. Let's pull one from Moonology. Spirit, tell us more. Maybe final bits and pieces. Timing even. All right. Full moon in Capricorn. June-ish. Yes, I think that's full moon. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And that could be talking about maybe just whenever conflicts can be resolved. So I'm trying to think of the situations you would be in. Maybe these conflicts take a while. I do see the 6 of Pentacles there. And the 6 of Cups. So maybe 6 months, 6 years. These could be lengthy things that you're going to be involved with and helpful with, okay? So that gives a sense of longevity as well as far as, money-making opportunities for your purpose, right? That assist with the greater good. These aren't going to be like short spurts, every week something new. You may have a caseload, right, of more than one, but these are ongoing, longer-term kind of cases that might take, months or years, right, to finish out. Divorce comes to mind. Divorces take that long. Custody battles. And maybe you might need to use crystals to kind of balance yourself through that. I'm not sure what the crystals have to do with it. Take it how it resonates, okay? Just trying to see how that works out. All right, let's read about full moon in Capricorn. Where are you, buddy? There you go. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy, and will more likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation, and this applies no matter when you drive the car. Making a plan is a far better use of your time, so you might have to readjust plans, right? This also could maybe be goal planning for families or something like that, okay? How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may come up. If you're wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a rough, strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are, whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be about a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, make a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Attuned to the moon, release control and trust the universe. Professional project may be ending. Admitting about being overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. That could be the aspect of what you'll be doing with your purpose, maybe helping these folks balance their personal and private as well as their professional and everything else. Stop fearing the worst, maybe kind of assist through some fear work, some kind of shadow work too, okay? That's what I'm picking up for y'all. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. All right, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placements you're feeling guided to check, okay? We're just going to pull a couple from the Life Purpose Oracle. And I'm going to try and get at least maybe 4 or 5 from the Past Life Oracle just to identify purpose. Where are we going? What's happening? Take what resonates. Some bits and pieces might be helpful. All right. Got 3 that popped out. I'm okay with that. You have Spiritual Teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. You have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So maybe you might be teaching about it or showcasing, okay, in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you'll have a shop. All right. Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Maybe something you haven't done before. Ooh, you are protected. Maybe it's also something that needs protection at the job site. And if you're dealing with some high-powered, expensive crystals, yeah, that may be literally a safe or a security guard. Something like that, okay? All right, let's get 4 or 5 from the Past Life Oracle. Spirit, please. These are holographic, so bear with. One more. I think we can do it. All right. Let me just grab all these. Okay. All right, the first one that actually came up is farm. So that could be, you know, raising animals. That could also be just having a rural space, right? Growing things, because, you know, farms are also about, you know, growing food and plants and such, right? Not just about raising cattle or animals, all right? But you have a large amount of space to work with, okay? Very rural, not like forests, lots of open space. I immediately thought of the farm that they had at Woodstock. Maybe there's some sort of festival, a huge festival. All right. You also have male, female. Maybe that has to be something to do with partnering up to do things, right? Could be also a relationship, romantic, platonic, some sort of soul connection. Something where wisdom is going to be required, and wisdom also indicating not just because the unicorn is there. We're not just talking, ego intellect. We're also talking intuitive wisdom, right? Tapping into your intuition and discernment. We also have Greco-Roman. Okay, so there may be some aspect related to Greece or Rome or that empire, right, at that time that may be valid right now. Think of maybe a partnership that occurred in that mythology. Maybe having something to do with animals, okay? Or plants. Also, Native American, could look into those lore as well. There may be something there that will clue in as to what you can do, how you can go about. All right, we'll get 2 from the Stargazing Oracle. Tell us more. I'm also seeing a lot of conquest energy as well. Greco-Roman, a lot of things with that. And then I'm thinking about all the strife that the Native Americans went through as well, having their lands invaded. So maybe there's something there as well. All right. This life purpose isn't just about life. It's about spiritual too. It's where your soul wants you to go. Whatever's in your North Node, okay? North Star, life purpose, journey, karmic destiny, learning period. So there may be some learning needed on this path. The challenge, maybe some challenges as well. Little challenges along the way, fulfillment and fruition. You also have Aquarius, all right? The future, mental expansion, edgy, unique, eccentric, independence, diverse, humanitarian, and idealistic. See where Aquarius is in your chart. That'll give you more of a chance, okay, to figure out where. Specifically a house. I'm also seeing houses as well. The house is important. It usually tells you the where and the what. All right, let's pull 4 from. Ooh, we need to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle Spirit. Let's get a couple. We have room for 2. Please and thank you. Tell us more. All right. You have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So maybe rites of passage, maybe in their history. Okay, look that up. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Movement, flow, transmutation. Okay. All right. Now let's get 4 from Blue Lenormand, please, Spirit. These are just going to be little individual aspects, okay? So one or all may fit. I'm just going to pull what we can pull from it for you to identify. Give you an idea, maybe person, place, situation, thing, right? Hold on, how many is that? Okay, one more. Please. Thank you. All right, first one out, you have number 11, Birch Rod. All right, there's going to be conflicts, perhaps to resolve, mediate maybe. You have number 15, the Bear. Okay, investing wisely so you don't lose, right? Number 14, the Fox. Might have some slick energy, sly energy around you, some deception possibly. Beware old traps. That tells me maybe the past may resurface throughout this process, okay? Maybe it has something to do with the past. Then you have Clouds, firm decisions, quick, firm decisions, otherwise you might get confused, and life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. All right, let's pull some more. I'm going to pull out the booklet it came from. I love it. All right. See if there's any others. Disharmony and conflict in personal lives. Okay, with the Birch Rod. Family quarrels, domestic trouble, stormy friendships, unhappy romance, and failing marriages. I wonder how this is all going to tie together for you. For a purpose, right? Like an opportunity to kind of like help out the greater good while still having some money, right? Okay, 15, bear. Strength and protection. You do have that protected there, right? So maybe you have to be strong through this. Assert yourself to protect interests. Overbearing persons should be avoided. So that might give you a clue. There might be overbearing individuals in the field you're going in, right? Fox kind of also suggests that. Danger by sly craftiness. And you should be alert to all pitfalls and false friends, okay? So spot the fakes and get out of there, right? Make decisions to do it quick. All right. Why do I get a sense of Wall Street? Wall Street's like this. All right. Clouds. Strong events lie ahead. Outlook is stormy, but more influenced by surrounding cards as well. Okay. So it could be, but you're ahead of all of that. So I think you'll be fine. You just need to like be aware that that's the kind of energy that this field may attract. Okay? That's what I'm getting from that. You also have a page of wands. That is Cancer, Leo, Virgo. You can also apply Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy as well. Very immature energy, or it could be literally children. Okay? But you also have the King of Wands over here. You've got some masculine energy. Could be very ambitious energy, but could also be very arrogant energy as well. Then, man, there's a lot of wands. Sagittarius heavy with the 8 of Wands and 9 of Wands there. Lots of tasks with the 8 of Wands that may be a little burdensome, so you might have to delegate. Maybe people expecting a lot from you to do. And 9 of Wands where you might have to like actually kind of guard yourself, protect yourself. That's also like the Wounded Warrior card. But it could also very well be you just have your strength, right, and endurance. All right, let's get one last piece from Moonology, please. This could also be timing. Who, what, when, or why. All right, full moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer. It's in Cancer season. It's July. So January could be this month. Could be the next one. A personal issue reaches resolution. Could also be dealing with a Cancer, or this could be you, Cancer. Or your moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we can pull from full moon in Cancer. The heightened emotions. Okay, that should tell you something. Energy is going to be surrounding in this field will be emotionally heightened, right? Of the moon Cancer combination cannot be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs, along with Taurus, so astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign, so there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding the purpose here, okay? It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams, but do so in a genuine way, okay? As to not be perceived as being arrogant or pompous, you know, because some people do. I'm seeing that with this as well. People misinterpret a lot, or you can easily come across as seemingly arrogant or pompous when you're actually being nice, right? That is possible. Not everybody understands things on the same level, right? Where are we? There are some very fine sensibilities. Okay, this card indicates an especially feminine time. Okay, so that could indicate maybe dealing with feminine energies. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Could be having something to do with family issues too, because you have that with Birch Rod, right? Nothing to worry about. It signals the challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head. It's a great time to move house, so maybe having something time with moves as well. Interesting. Okay. Step up and agree to overcome insecurities. There's so many ways to go about this with this purpose. There's so many options here. Okay. So take what resonates and whatever is popping in your mind right now, that might be the way to go, okay? It may be best to move toward what you want in a sideways manner, like a crab, right? Okay. That way you kind of have a full view. You don't turn your back on a situation. Meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. So there might be some clingy or sulking energy. And family time is mentioned. So this may have something surrounding to do with families as well. Okay? There you go, water signs. Hopefully that helps. Follow your other placements as well. And any future might pop up for purpose. We've tapped into purpose energy a lot as well. All right, there you go, guys. Have a good one. Bye.